Welcome back, everyone, to Life's Weird with Jen and George. I'm Jen.
I'm George. What's happening? What's going on?
You're still in the city. I like it.
Yeah, I couldn't think of a better background, so I'm like, you know what?
It's a
I'm
good
gonna roll with
background.
that background.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. The waterfall was fun, but the city vibes, I'm liking it. Although that could be really good for the after hours, you know.
Yeah, city boy, city boy. Me,
Nice.
me and the young people know all about that.
Yeah, for sure. I don't, but I'm on your I'm on your page. Yeah. You look
Yeah,
like a city boy, so we'll go with
exactly.
it.
That's what they call me when I'm on the farm.
Oh, sure, sure. Well,
Yeah,
today we're kind of going to keep with the retro vibes and talk about our top five movies as a child. So, a lot of throwbacks
indeed.
in this one.
Oh,
It's going to be fun. All the
I think
nostalgia. I'm loving it.
that was my hand there.
Not the hand.
You could talk to the hand, yeah.
Ooh, that was a
Old
great
school.
comeback back in the day.
Indeed, it was. That's for
Okay.
people who
So,
thought they were
side
all
note,
that.
did you say
Huh?
talk to the hand because the head ain't listening or the ears ain't listening? Because people were split on that. What did you say?
Uh, I don't even know if I ever told anyone to talk to the hand. I
Okay,
definitely
got
remember it being a thing.
it. Okay. Well,
I was a lot
I don't know.
more
You were too cool for school.
inappropriate as a kid, so I probably there was a lot of if I had to say something to you, it would be a lot of swear words in there. So
Got it.
talk to the hand. That was
Okay.
a little too sassy for me. I wasn't sassy enough.
Well, let us know what you said. I said because the head ain't listening. So that's what
Mmm,
I said. I
sassy.
did that talking to him. That was little
How
sassy
very
Jen back in the
1990s. Exact.
day.
A real crush in the game right there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Do you want to kick us off? Number one or number five? Do you have an order?
Hmm.
I don't have an order. I just,
Mine isn't in any particular
okay,
order, I would
mine either.
say. So I'll just go off. Well, oh, for my first one, I am gonna go with drum roll. The
Nice.
Mighty Ducks Part Two. Not there were like I think three of them, but the second one did some would say the one that had the international cast. So you had the kid from Japan who was a figure skater, I believe, and they converted him into a hockey player. You had I believe you had the cowboy in there. He was from like Texas or something like that. You had just a formula for a good old fashioned 90s movie where the opposing team was some random European team. And Mighty Ducks 2, I want to say they were taking on the dreaded Iceland team. There were a lot of bad accents like Coach Bombay, you would never beat us.
It's a great accent.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
were a lot of
Um,
anti-European stuff going on in movies in the 80s and 90s when you're a kid. Like, yeah, fuck those Europeans. Insert random European country, and it was Iceland. And Kenan Thompson was in part two, and he was key to my
he
childhood.
was
So Mighty,
all that.
exactly. So Mighty Ducks 2 is my favorite Mighty Ducks movie for sure, and it's one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Okay. Mine, my first one, I'm gonna go with The Sandlot. We watched that a ton. And fun fact, I was 12, maybe 13, around there. I went to Hollywood with my aunts and I met the guy
Oh,
that played the guy I don't know his name. Something Renna, I think. He's the one that played You Play Ball Like a Girl, the little ginger
oh,
kid.
yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah.
met him. Very nice. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Sandlot. Just a funny movie, good
Yeah,
quotes that are in there. I was never big into baseball, but I'm like, this is a great baseball movie. The
it is a
giant
great
dog,
baseball
you
movie.
know,
Yeah,
you got everything. You got giant
James Earl
dog.
Jones, everything is in
Yeah,
there.
it's a solid movie. Quotes for
Yeah.
days, and yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a key '90s movie for sure. You know
hmm
what's funny? I had never heard of a s'more until I seen that movie. So what the
Mm.
hell is a s'more? It's kind of funny how like you just when you were a kid, it's like you felt like you knew like so much, but you actually didn't know anything. And then you could be watching like a random movie and you're like, what the hell is that? And it's just kind of like it feels like kids just are from around the world. Essentially, there's this like monoculture of like I'm a kid and I like this, and all kids know like the same stuff. But like I tell you, my mind was blown when I seen them eat that s'more. I said, "Whoa, what is that?" And I had to have my mom make me one immediately.
They're
It
good
was good
stuff.
living.
Good stuff.
S'mores are delicious. I'm not a big marshmallow person either, so I do love a good s'more.
Because you got to heat them up and melt them. It's good.
Indeed.
hmm
And you had a kid with glasses. I always appreciated movies with kids with glasses who wasn't getting like beat up. There was like a real thing in like 80s and movies, 90s, 70s where it's like, shut up, fool eyes, and the kid is just getting beat up and picked on because they got glasses. And
hmm
I was one of those kids who had to have glasses really early, so it was like, all right, nice. He's playing sports with glasses on, and he's not like
Anything is
getting beat up.
possible thanks to
Uh,
90s movies.
Gotta love movies, man. He even had a cool nickname. I think his name was Squints or something of that nature. Like,
Sounds
right,
right. Yeah.
now you're talking.
hmm
Yeah, that was a good movie. Um, let's see. My next one is I don't know if you've ever seen it's a very 90s movie. It was a scary movie, a Wes Craven movie. It's called The People Under the Stairs. Have you ever seen that?
Mm-mm.
Oh
Wasn't allowed to
man.
watch scary movies. If it was PG-13 and over, I couldn't watch it. So
Oh yeah. And it came out
anything
in the
scary.
90s. So you would have been a small child because I was a kid when it came out. So The People Under the Stairs is like this wacky kind of like um horror movie, but it like had elements of comedy. So essentially the movie is about um this this like kid and his family, and he had to like go into like his landlord's house, but then his landlord was like really like there was like they were brother and sister, but they were like kind of weird, and it was like there might have been something like sexual going on there. They had a daughter that they had like locked up into the house, and they
This
they
sounds like a
like would
weird movie for sure.
yeah, they were like adopting kids and I guess like kidnapping kids. So the people under the stairs, they were literal like people under the stairs.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was a freaky movie.
That sounds
Honestly,
creepy.
I probably shouldn't have watched it as a kid, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. There was a black kid in the movie, and he was like closer to my age. So I'm like, well, this has to be kid appropriate. There's a kid in it. And
Yeah.
that that is the difference between like movies back then and movies now. It's like it's think about like Stranger Things, but more like adult. Like Stranger Things, a kid could watch Stranger Things and they'll be like, "Oh, it's fine." There's nothing in it that's like necessarily like whatever. But like back in the day, there'd be like a movie starring a kid, and there would be like people having sex. There would be like people getting like ripped apart. He's like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, hey, it's not for kids. Well, there's a kid starring in it. It's fine. And that's the difference between movies then and movies now. They would put kids in general peril, and they would be like,
This
you
is
don't
fine.
really see that right anymore. Like where it'd be like there would be like adults, and they'd be like, well, shoot. Now it's like almost like kind of like comical a lot of times, where it's like it everything became kind of like Home Alone, where the adults are like, let's get that little rascal. But back in the day, it was like, yo, let's kill that fucking kid. Like, whoa, what should we do with those kids? We should kill them. Like, oh wow. All
Yeah.
right.
Wow. Sounds
That's movies,
great.
man. That's good living right there.
That's
It's it
something.
it's not there's parts of it that are a little scary, but it's just a good old fashioned wild movie.
But yeah, sounds like something.
And there's a kid in it named Roach who gets his tongue cut off. It's a whole thing. You should
But
probably
I
if you like horror movies, you'll like it. It's very 90s though. It's very of its time. And I believe there is going to be a remake that Jordan Poole is going to do. So then you'll probably hear about it.
okay. Hmm, okay. Well, back to my non-scary under
Yeah.
PG, my PG and G movies. My second one. And now I'm just picturing kids getting time. Okay. Refocus. That's a very
Roach.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a wild movie.
Yeah. I'm just scared and might have nightmares later, but that's okay. My second
Yeah.
one, we're gonna go with I don't think it was Disney, but it was the Aristocats. Did you ever see that?
I love the Aristocats. Yes, that's an
That
old
was
school
my
Disney
jam.
movie.
Hmm.
That's funny.
That was my jam. I loved the girl cat, obviously. That was like one of the main things I would say to people is me first, me first. I'm a lady, that's why. You know, that was my
I hope
go-to
you
thing.
still say that.
I should bring it back
You should definitely say it
with the
now.
big dog twist on it. Yeah.
Yeah. I have, yeah, I used to love that movie when I was a
It
kid.
was a great
It's so
th
funny.
Yeah. I haven't seen it in years. I should watch it again and see if I still like it because there's movies like Thumbelina. I used to love Thumbelina. I watched it a couple years ago. Awful movie. I turned it off
Which movie?
probably Thumbelina. I
Daughter made me watch Thumbelina. It was tough.
It was really tough. I had to turn it off maybe 10 minutes into it. I'm like, this is my poor mom who had to watch it over and over and over and over and
The
over again. Like,
Aristocats is fire though. I used to love that movie.
Aristocats was my jam.
I
Put that on
definitely
repeat.
loved it.
Mm-hmm. The little geese walking together. It's a great movie.
Just like that, huh?
Yeah. With the little song. I don't remember what the song was, but yeah. Anytime I see people like walking weird together and they're kind of in sync, I'm just like, they look like the geese from Aristocats. It's just a good time.
I used to sing the song all the time. Everybody wants to be a cat.
Hmm.
I'm like, you know what? That's a catchy tune right there.
Yeah, for
All
all them
right,
cool cats.
exactly. The music was actually really good. It was a good movie. Little racist though. Remember there was like
But you know, a lot
the
of movies in the
whole
90s were. They were just like, this
yeah
is fun. Just like putting kids in it and all the
man.
stuff they did. I mean, different
There's a
times.
lot of weird stuff with Asian people and Disney going on. So yeah, it got a little spooky in a bunch of movies. We're just
Mhm.
like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
When you were a kid, you didn't really think
No,
about it, anything,
absolutely
you
not.
didn't notice it. But when you watch it as an adult, and it's like, oh, all right,
Mhm.
I see what's going
Did
on
not
here.
age well.
This is spooky out here.
Mm-hmm.
And you just try not to react when you're watching it with a kid, because when you react and they look at you like, what? What's happening? Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy the movie. So I'm gonna piggyback off of your Disney movie and throw a little Disney flavor on mine. So I'm gonna go with a Goofy movie. And this is one
Oh,
of the movies I made my daughter watch like a few years ago. And she was just like, really? You're gonna make me watch another like
yeah.
one of the movies from your childhood? This is gonna suck. Yeah. It was a lot of like sassy teenagers. This stinks. And then she watched it
Great
and she was
movie.
like, you know what? This is fire. And it
Mm-hmm.
was like, I fucking told you. This movie cooks.
Mm-hmm.
And all the songs are popping. It is very 1990s coded. There's a lot of like, but it's perfect for like kids now because a lot of kids now are like really into 90s stuff. So a Goofy movie is perfect for that. There's a lot of just great music. It's like it's really funny. It's really heartfelt actually. There's a lot of like really like cool scenes and it's just kind of a really good movie. And it's funny. It's so funny when you watch it as a kid. You're like, "Come on, bro. Just let the kid go whatever." But then when you become a dad and you're like, "Come on, man. Just fucking go fishing. Stop being a jerk." You know what I'm saying? He just trying to spend time with you, dude. What are you
Movie
doing?
that goes full circle. I love that.
You know, that girl don't even like you, homie. Just go fishing with your dad. What are you doing?
Solid.
It's
That was a
funny
good.
how you start doing that, where it's just kind of like you just really become the father or the adult figure that you hated as a kid. Like, the parents don't understand, man. And you get older, and you're just like, well, that girl doesn't even know your name, really, and you're like lying and doing all these weird things to get the girl. Like, you're fine. Just go fishing, live it up.
Yeah.
Catchy songs too, man.
Mm.
Really good. That
Yeah.
power line music. It was like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
movie itself is coming back around, and it's probably as popular as it's ever been. Because even like during Halloween, you see a lot of kids and, well, not kids, mostly adults dressed as Powerline for Halloween. So it's pretty funny. It's a slapper. That
All right. Well, my next one, also not Disney. I was a very weird kid. I loved the non-Disney. I loved Disney, but my favorites were not Disney. The Swan Princess, if you've heard of it.
I know what it is. I've actually never seen it.
I was obsessed with that movie. And all I wanted was a little, so her name was Odette. All I wanted was
Mm,
an Odette doll or Barbie or something, and they didn't make them because I don't think it was a very popular movie. Nobody cared except for me, little Jen. That's all I wanted was a little Odette doll, and it was not a
mm-mm.
thing. So every year for Christmas, I'm like, Mom, I want an Odette, and she would search high and low and never find it. I was like, am I a bad kid? But my aunt, one year for
Wow.
Halloween, she made me an Odette costume. So
Oh,
I got to be
nice.
Odette one year for Halloween. And to this day, one of my favorite costumes. Shout out to my aunt for making that.
Listen,
So
you got to put that up on the social so people can see it now. You just talked about a costume. Now you got to go ahead and put it out there so the
I
people
should see
can
if
see
I
it.
have a picture because I was living my best life. I was like, I am the bee's knees. I am Odette. But yeah, very strange movie, but good music. I was obsessed. It was a good time.
Okay, so my next one is going to be a film because of my love for Whoopi Goldberg. I'm going to go with Sister Act. Yeah, what? I don't care what anybody says. I used to love that movie. I was all in. Like I used to just watch it, and I used to just laugh my little ass off. Like, boy, this is comedy right here. You got singing nuns, you got all kind of stuff. You got people trying to kill people. This is just comedy right here. This is gold. This is the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life. This is amazing. I just
Was.
loved every second of it. It made me laugh. It made me scared. It just gave me every feeling that I could want in a movie.
Love
It was
that.
like this movie is perfect. And you go back and you watch it because you're just like, oh man, was I just like a jerk kid or is this an actual good movie? Because I rewatched Home Alone and it was like, oh, this movie kind of stinks, but it's fine. It's fine for what it is. But I rewatched Sister Act a few years ago and it was like, oh yeah, this still cooks right here. These jokes now that I'm an adult, these jokes are even funnier. And it's just a
I should
good
revisit that.
movie. It's just not like, it's just a feel good movie. It's just going down. Just loved every second of it. I was just all in.
All right, well, I'm gonna piggyback off a Whoopi moment, and I'm gonna go with The Lion King.
Oh yeah,
I loved me some Lion King.
for
The
sure.
music, Whoopi. What more
Oh
could
man,
you ask for?
listen, Whoopi
The
Goldberg as one
hyenas,
of the
terrified.
hyenas was comedy.
I was so scared the first time I saw them, and then they
Oh
started
man,
talking and laughing. I'm like, I love the hyenas. And that's all thanks to Whoopi, I think.
film. I used to love that.
Mm-hmm.
She was so funny as one of the hyenas, and
Mm-hmm.
the hyenas was so funny in general. It just
Great movie.
Timon and Pumbaa really made me laugh when I was a little kid. And
Mm-hmm.
when I rewatched it, like that's the one of the cool things about having a kid where you rewatch movies that you haven't seen since you were a kid, and you're just like, well, hopefully this is good, but you never know.
Never know.
The Lion King as an adult, still funny.
Have you seen the
Timon
live
and
action
Pumbaa
one?
still cooks.
Yeah.
Yes, it was okay.
Okay. Yeah. I'm like, I need the original. It's not the same. I need the original. The live action was, yeah,
Yeah, it
it
was
was fine, but nothing like the cartoon.
the live action stuff they do. It's just fine. Or it's just okay. The Little Mermaid one was actually pretty good. I enjoyed that one.
That was good. That one and
Yeah,
the
the
Beauty and
line.
the Beast. The other ones, I'm just like,
hmm
give or take.
So I have one movie left, and I had a different movie, and then it just hit me as we were sitting here, and it was like, oh yeah, Goonies never say die. So therefore, I'm gonna put that on my list as top movies as when I was a kid. I love the Goonies, and
Nice little truffle shuffle.
actually, as an adult, I got to see like I went to Oregon, so I got to see some of the spots where the Goonies were shot, and it's just one of those movies that is like when you were a kid, there's certain movies you had to see, and especially if you were like a boy, and it's like you ain't never seen the Goonies, bro. It would be like there was movies you just had to see, and it's like if you grew up in like the 80s and 90s, like the Goonies is one of those movies. It's like, yeah, man, you didn't see that? Come on, man, they're out there. Everyone had their Goonie and like okay, what Goonie do you think you were?
I have no idea, but I always loved the kid that did the truffle shuffle. I always go
You,
back to the truffle shuffle.
you definitely are not Chunk, that's for sure. And he had a terrible nickname. If they redid that movie, they would definitely not call a kid Chunk. But at the time, that was a legit nickname, like Chunk or like Fat Pete. Like, I don't know Pete. Fat Pete? Oh yeah, I know Fat Pete. Like, that sucks. Like, that's an unfortunate nickname.
That's
But
a
for me personally, I am definitely Mouth, the kid that wore the glasses who talked a lot of shit. And it's like, I can relate to this character. I talk a lot and I have glasses and I talk a lot of shit. So I definitely can
yeah.
agree with this character.
Yeah.
And I think he's the only Goonie that actually kissed a girl in the movie too. So it was like, all right, he likes some wacky adventures and he likes to kiss a girl. And he talked a lot through the entire movie. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna probably die. Yeah, it's fine.
It
Let's get
happens.
let's go out here and talk it up over here. Live it up. Yeah, if you're a kid and kids still love it today. Like when I first seen the pirate ship as a kid, I said, "Oh yeah, hell yeah."
Need to go on a little
It
trip
was
on
I need to find a pirate ship and get some gold. Like, yeah.
it.
It just felt so real to me when I was a kid. You couldn't tell me like, and we were talking about like putting kids in peril. It was like Chunk got like, you know, he was hanging out with a sloth who was eating Baby Ruth while he was tied to a chair. And there's bank robbers in the movie, and they were definitely going to kill him, and they threatened to kill him, and I think they shot at the kids. Movies were just wild at the time because
Mm,
The Goonies isn't necessarily a kids movie. It has children in it. But there's parts of The Goonies that can get a little scary for like a little kid, or there would have to be a lot of explaining. Why is there a guy, like a sloth-looking guy, who's eating Baby Ruth, and why is what's happening? Just watch it.
let's watch it. Yeah.
And it's like, because you can't really explain it to like a little kid. It's like, wait, who's that? Here you guys. Why is he talking like that? Don't worry about it. Just
Don't
watch
worry
the
about it.
fucking movie.
Just enjoy it.
Like they were robbing banks. It sounds like it killed people. It's fine. Just watch the movie. Goonies never say die. There you go.
Good choice.
Oh
My
yeah.
my last one is gonna be another one that I don't know if many people saw it was Oliver and Company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I loved the animals, obviously,
Hmm.
apparently. It was all about the animal movies. But Oliver and Company, the songs, I would sing those songs. The girl's name was Jenny, so I'm like, this movie is about me and dogs.
Oh yeah. I think Billy Joel did all the music for Oliver and
Mhm.
Company, if
I
I
think so
remember right.
too. Yeah. It was a great, loved the music.
I used to get that one confused with All Dogs Go to Heaven. Like, wait,
Mm.
is that the one where the dog dies? Like, no, no, no.
No.
Oliver and Company is the one with all the singing.
No.
Ah,
The same. Yeah. Yeah. All them street dogs.
the
Yeah.
street dogs living it up,
Maybe that's
living
where I
on the
became the big
streets.
dog. I'm like,
Watching
but
Oliver and
I
Company.
I was I'm like this speaks to me.
Inspired.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's where it
it's a good
started.
movie.
That was a good movie.
I remember seeing it, and it was like, oh, this is pretty good.
I
I
like
did
the
not see that
what
until
they weren't
recently.
gangsters. It was like the mob. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah,
They scared me. I was scared.
there's mafia people.
It's
It's just
wild.
little. I'm telling you, kids' movies back in the day were just like just
Right?
real different.
Uh-huh.
Like there was a lot of murder and people dying and things like that. It just real like, wait, what's going on? Like, yeah, if you don't give me my money, I'm gonna kill you. And those dogs too. Like,
Yeah.
whoa,
When he
all
pushed him off
right.
the bridge, I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
he did. He did.
It's a wild
There was
movie. I
a lot
loved
of
it.
potential murder. Yeah,
Hmm.
Oliver and Company was a bopper. I do remember that one.
Hmm.
Do you remember what your first like kid movie was that you ever saw?
It was probably The Little Mermaid because that was my sister's favorite movie. So it's probably Little Mermaid.
Back in the day, back in my day, some of the things they used to do with kids' movies is they would bring them into like schools and like let kids watch the actual movies before they came out. Like Disney movies are a huge thing now, but they went through like a real drought in like the 80s and like the 70s where people just didn't care. So in the early 90s, revival and what really kicked off the revival for a lot of kids my age was Beauty and the Beast. And they showed Beauty and the Beast to us in school like maybe a month before it came out in theaters. So we got to see it. And boy, did we have a time. We were having the time of our lives in that movie theater, like watching that movie. We're laughing, we're scared, we're jumping, it was just Beauty and the Beast is actually a fire movie. And it's like out of all those like Disney movies that came out in the 90s and stuff, like The Lion King, Aladdin, and all those, Beauty and the Beast is probably my favorite. I just, even the live action Beauty and the Beast is actually pretty fucking good. People
Mhm.
are just weirdos, and it's like, I hate everything that's remade. Well, not all of it's bad. The Beauty and the Beast was pretty good.
I like that one.
Oh yeah. Hell, the songs in Beauty and the Beast are fire. It was just a good time, man. It was my it was my intro to Disney. It was the first Disney movie I can ever remember seeing.
Mm. Do you
It
remember
was
the
just,
first movie you've cried to?
so
Super
when
random.
I was not a big crier as a kid, so movies I didn't really cry in movies either. So hmm. I'm gonna say I might have cried during The Lion King when Mufasa died.
Mm.
That was a touching moment. I think it was just a shocking moment, really, when he died in that movie. When you're a little kid because I mean, I had never really seen like a cartoon character die before. It was like,
In every
oh,
Disney movie, either the parents
yeah,
die or they're already dead. It's
for sure. You don't actually see it a lot of times like that. So it was like, damn.
that
That's what I actually said when we
was
were
a
watching it.
very
He died.
tragic moment. Yeah,
So
for sure.
that was probably it. Well, how about you?
Mine, I'm the same. I don't really cry during movies, but the first, it's like the most I've cried at a movie. I was older. It was My Dog Skip, if you've seen that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that.
We went on a field trip. It was a school trip to the movie theater to go see it. Everybody was crying. I was bawling. I'm like, still traumatized. I still won't watch it because I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't want to cry like that in a movie again.
yeah.
Jesse?
No, it sucks when you don't see it coming. That's like I'll never forget. I will. I was on a date with a girl and we went to go see the movie Hardball. Have you ever seen that movie? With
Mhm.
Keanu Reeves. So like I'm a teenager and like so like that was like the makeout spot. Like let's go to the movie theater and make out for sure. And she knew what the movie was. I didn't even know what it was. I'm just like, yeah, let's go to the movie. We'll go to the movies, all right. Yeah. So I had no intention on watching this movie and I was literally hooked. She was trying to like make out or whatever. But I'm like, yo, get away from me. I'm watching this. So I'm in there laughing. I didn't get a second date, by the way, but I'm in there laughing. I'm in there I'm having the time of my life. And then G Baby dies. Spoiler alert. When G Baby dies in Hardball, I cried like a bitch in that movie theater. And the girl I was with, she just looked at me like a disappointed parent, like, look at this fucking guy. Listen, I look at her like you're a fucking monster. I can't believe you're not crying. He's a little kid. He just got shot on accident. What is this movie? I went through so many emotions in that movie theater at that time. And I was like, whatever, man. Second date? No, that's fine. She was not impressed, I guess, by my emotions. I did not see it coming.
Mhm.
Most of the time when there's a movie out and I'm going to see, I know what it is for the most part, but I had no idea what hardball even was, and I was just having the time of my life. It was a good time, man. Time was had by me mostly,
That's how
and
I
I
felt
know.
during My Girl, Macaulay
Oh yeah,
Culkin.
yeah.
Like I
When he
love this
dies,
movie,
yeah,
and then he died, and I'm like, I can't with this movie.
yeah. It was tough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah, when he died, it was like, whoa. It
That
was
came
just
out of
kind of
nowhere
like
from the bees. I'm
he
like,
got stung by a hell of bees. I remember that being like really like terrifying because there's a bunch of people in my family who are really, really allergic to bees.
mm,
So I'm just like that hit a little close to home. Like,
yeah.
ooh, yeeks.
Hmm.
Hopefully that doesn't happen to anybody I know.
For sure.
Macaulay Culkin was key in a lot of movies when I was a kid. Like he's mostly known for, Home Alone or whatever, but a lot of the movies he did that were not Home Alone were the ones I really watched personally. I'm a big fan of Richie Rich and The Good Son. The Good Son's a wild movie. There's another movie that it's like there's children in it, but it is not a kids movie. I don't know if you've ever seen that one.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, he's like it's crazy too because Macaulay Culkin's in it and Elijah Wood is in it, and they're children. And he's like a little crazy psycho kid who tries to kill his adopted brother. Macaulay Culkin's wild in that movie. He even kills like the little sister and everything. It's a crazy movie. It
Yikes.
must have been the movie he did in between Home Alone 1 and 2 because he was still a kid. He might have even done it before Home Alone 1 because he was still a kid in it. Yeah, it was like, damn, Macaulay Culkin tripping. Like, man, this is not Richie Rich, I'll tell you that.
Good
Yeah,
throwback.
there was a
Very
lot
nice
of them
throwback.
back then. Some of them really held up nicely, like kids' movies from like the 90s and 80s. It's like some of them you try to watch and you're just like, wow, this is not great. It just feels like it's from the 90s. It's
Yeah.
like or the 80s, like or a guy like problematic people in it. In my school, I had a teacher who loved Bill Cosby, so we would watch Ghost Dad. Like, man, put on that Ghost Dad. It's like, wow, we were in there yucking it up in there. Like, man, this is comedy gold right here. He's a ghost dad. He's the dad and he's a ghost. Things were very on the nose a lot in like movie titles for sure. Like I wonder what Ghost Dad is about. He's a ghost dad.
Yeah.
There was one that almost made my list that I don't know if you've ever saw. It was I want to say it was called Ladybugs.
Mm.
It was a Rodney Dangerfield movie.
Doesn't ring a
So
bell. Mm.
so Rodney Dangerfield, a coach of a girls soccer team, and they're a bad team. So he gets his like son-in-law or like his son to dress up as a girl to be on the team. Yeah, the 90s, baby. It's like he doesn't even look like he knows a thing about soccer. And he's like a teaching look. And I don't know if you are aware of Rodney Dangerfield. He still does his Rodney Dangerfield voice. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing? You're gonna kick the ball or not?" It was just kind of like, wow, Rodney Dangerfield's really teaching soccer out here. And that's clearly a boy just in a wig playing soccer. It's like, yeah. There was a lot of that in like movies where it's just like put a wig on him and no one will
No one
ever
will know.
know. Even though he doesn't really mask his voice, and he looks like a boy with a wig on. It's like it's fine.
This is
Like,
fine. Girl.
yeah, just watch it. So
Nice.
I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid, but I used to really enjoy it. And just something like Three Ninjas that almost made my list. Like, yeah, have you ever seen that? Probably not. Oh, there was like at least three of them
Mhm.
where there were three little boys and they were ninjas and they used to fight people. Yeah, there was even a movie they did with Hulk Hogan. I think that was Three Ninjas Part Three.
Where's the tip?
And
Oh,
hey man,
Hogan. Oi.
yeah, yeah. Oh, it wasn't as good as the movie Surf Ninjas. I don't know if you ever seen that, Jim. So yeah, there was Rob Schneider's in Surf Ninjas actually.
Mm.
Yeah. I think only the one kid actually did karate. And it was like, yeah, he did karate and he surfed. Therefore, Surf Ninjas. And Rob
What?
Schneider was one of the kids in there. Well, he was a grown man, but he was supposed to be a teenager, I believe. But
That's
he
what they love
still,
to do in the 90s. They're
yeah,
like, this guy, he looks like he's in his 40s, but nah, he's in high school.
like, you still in high school? Hell yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Like, man, that looks like a grown man.
Yeah.
Don't
No,
worry about it.
he's
Oh
12.
yeah, they would definitely do that. Where it'd be like, I think he's got a tattoo. Nah, just airbrush it. No one would ever know. He looks like he smokes a pack a day. It's fine. Don't make it weird.
Hmm.
There was stereotypes in movies too back in the 90s for sure. It would be like, hey, there's a black person. Yo, like, why is he dancing? Yo, I'm just over here living it up, brother. Yo. And it's like, all right, man. I used to kind of hate that when I was a kid. Like, all right, man. Does the only one black person in this movie really need to like start rapping and dancing? Like, I guess.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Time to break dance. Time to break it down. Or they would like you could just kind of tell sometimes that the dialogue was written by some old white man. Talk to the hand. Like, oh wow. No one says that anymore. No one said that in
I'm
a
gonna
long
start
time.
bringing it back. It's
Talk
gonna
to the
make a comeback.
hand. Or you would see like
I'm
the
gonna put
raising
that
the
on a shirt.
talk to the
Who
hand.
wants who wants to talk to the hand shirt? I do.
Oh, that would be tough. He's kind of like, wow. I don't even know what I would say if someone did that to me. Talk to the hand. All right.
Nice.
I would probably just say, all right, all right. I see what's happening. I get it. Retro.
Yeah. Retro.
I do. We said a lot of weird things as a kid. I remember talk to the hand. My favorite was up your butt and around the corner because I didn't even know what that meant. The first time someone said that to me, I was, excuse me, pardon me. What is that? What does that even mean?
You
Like,
know
hey,
what?
you seen my pencil? It's probably up your butt and around the corner. All right. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. It's such a stupid thing to say. It's kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure your parents are proud of you. That's okay. I used to hate that. It used to really make me angry, actually. So maybe that was the whole point of it. Like, all right, man. Yeah, you're just being a dickhead at this point. I swore like an adult man, so it was like stuff like that just wasn't funny to me because my sense of humor was very adult like. Like, oh, all right. So imagine it saying that to an adult. It would be like, all right, whatever, kid. Shut up. This was the time where in movies where like adults would like punch kids. Punch that kid. Just a child. Shut up. Like,
Okay.
wow, this is a wild movie here. Yeah, there were a lot of like really um now I feel like most kid movies or family movies are animated. But growing up, it was probably like 50-50 sometimes, where it was like, you're watching Annie and Annie's not animated, or you're watching a big movie for me. I watched a lot of Newsies when I was younger. And it's like that movie, it's so funny, like the movies that kind of like flopped when it came out and then they became like a huge thing after. Like the Newsies is a big thing now, but when that movie came out, that movie did terrible. People didn't go see that movie. That movie was like on cable. Like, oh, I'm a newsie dancing. And that's the first time I ever seen Christian Bale. And I could never get that image out of my head. So he's always the guy from Newsies. And who would have ever thought that he would be such a huge star?
Be
It's like, all
Batman.
right, he would be Batman. It's like the
Batman.
Newsie. You know, he's just dancing. He's just trying to get to New Mexico or something like that. Santa Fe. That's a famous song in that movie. It's like, oh wow, who would have ever thought it? That was a movie that like did terrible and it became a big thing. Just like The Nightmare Before Christmas. That came out when I was a little kid, and that was another movie that they like used to preview in schools. People hated that movie. And it's like it's crazy how it became
Love.
such a
Yeah.
how what it became because when it came out,
It's
people
everywhere.
hated that movie, and it was like no one went to go see that, and it's like no one when it like came out, like people hated it, and no one talked about it, and that was it. And then like 15 years later, it was just like Jack Skeleton stuff everywhere. Like
Hmm.
what is this?
Year round, it doesn't matter.
And it's
Everywhere.
like people got tattoos of it, and it's such a huge thing, but I was at the age where they were trying to make that movie for kids my age, and people hated that movie. When they showed it in my class and they put it on, there were kids who actively groaned, like, "Oh, we're gonna put on Nightmare Before Christmas." Oh, anything but that. God damn, you got Dunstan checks in, maybe? And it was like, yeah, you had those days in class where it was like, let's pick a movie. It's between Ghost Dad and Nightmare Before Christmas. Yo, put on that Ghost Dad for sure. People were just not really rocking with that. I don't know how it
Who knew?
became like what it is. It just shocked me. I was in somewhere in like Target one day and I just saw all the Jack Skeleton stuff and I liked it when I saw it, but it's like it is a weird movie. The Nightmare Before Christmas is a weird movie. And it's not really a Christmas movie and it's not really a Halloween movie. And
Mhm.
it's not necessarily a kids movie either. It's kind of weird. It's just a weird movie in general. But some people just love it. My daughter loves that movie.
Mhm.
Like, yeah. I would be like, really? And yeah. Put it on.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
People love it. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. That's definitely one of the ones. There were a couple movies like that that became like cult classics. It
Hmm.
was just kind of. I saw Little Giants in the theater when I was a kid, and I was the only person in the theater watching Little Giants. That theater was empty. So it became like a big movie, but at the time, people didn't really like it. Like, it's fine. It's no Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It's all right. Yeah,
Sure.
like, that was
That was
a
a weird
big
movie.
one.
That was a weird movie.
oh, a lot of kids' movies were just weird.
Very
Like,
weird.
man,
Hmm.
or they would just be like, who came up with the concept of this? Like, blank check. Like, oh, I hit you with my car. Here, take this blank check. And the kid, it's about a movie about a kid, who's like that's illegal. You can't do that. Even if I give you a blank check, you just can't buy a bunch of stuff. Someone has to, and it's like he only gave him one check. How you can't? Yeah,
Don't worry about it. Magic of
you
Hollywood. Don't worry about
you'll
it.
like him. You'll really like confuse yourself, really overthinking it. Like,
Hmm.
wait, he only gave him one check. You can't buy all these things with one check. You gotta have separate checks, and you need an ID. Never mind. Yeah,
Don't
you
overthink it.
just
It
you
was a
just get
different
the
time.
thing.
Don't worry about
It's like, wait a minute.
it.
A kid today would have a hard time buying something with a debit card, even if it has his name on it. So you buying things with a check from that's not your name, it's like, oh, that's just my uncle. Oh, cool. Like, that would never happen. And it's like, the
Sometimes.
movies were weird for a while. Like Jungle to Jungle. There's
Remember
like Tim
Big? That
Allen.
was a weird movie.
Big.
Big.
Big is weird if you think about it, because he does have sex with that lady, and he is only like 13 or 12 or however old he's supposed to be.
It's a
He
weird
is a
movie.
child. It's like, huh?
I said I love a good throwback.
Now you're using words again.
Yeah. I love when I
And then
use
it like froze. Your face freezes in really like not great moments. You always look like you're about to sneeze. Like, I see, I see up your nose a lot, which is interesting for me. I don't think it freezes like that on your end.
It doesn't, thankfully,
Oh,
but
that's when I know when I can see a lot of your nose. It's like, yeah, I think you're kind of frozen.
uh,
Unless you're just trying to show me your nose.
I just want you to
Like,
see,
it's a
just make
nice
sure
nose.
everything's looking good.
It's a nice nose. Your parents should be proud. It's a nice
Thank
nose.
you so much.
I don't know how if that's a compliment or not, but I feel like it
I'm gonna
is.
take it as a compliment
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
I don't want to take that any other way. So
Yeah, I
thank
don't
you.
know if there's any other way to take it. It's just kind of like, all right, cool, 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 cool. If someone said that for all the fellas out there, tell a
Don't,
girl she got a nice nose. Like,
don't.
you know what? That's a sexy nose you got. Should just throw sexy
Can't
on
even.
front of any body part. Sexy chin. Yeah.
No. Well,
That's
this
a
is a
chin of the gods right there.
no, no, thank you.
Eh, eh,
This was a
you
fun walk
try.
down memory lane.
Mm.
I'm very nostalgic. I don't want to go watch all these movies now. I might.
Ah,
Well, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any movies that you want us to watch or that you were, you know, growing up loving, let us know. We want to hear it. Like, subscribe,
like,
comment,
subscribe.
get
Facts,
involved.
facts. Get
Yeah.
in tune. Lock in.
Yeah.
Don't get locked up. Get locked in with the pod. Yeah.
100%.
Stay out of jail.
Keep it
But if
weird,
you
but
do go to jail,
not too weird.
exactly.
We don't want.
Don't be a weirdo.
All right. Well, till next time, keep it weird. George, as always, have a wonderful night. We will see you
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah, peace.